What exactly do you want me to do?
I want you to assign me a new group.
I can't do that. What's wrong with the group you have now?
I can't get them to work. Look, I call and I email, and the only person who responds is Caleb. And he spends the whole time telling me how we're all gonna fail because the establishment wants us to fail.
Ken, every group has been asked to design a utopian society. Okay, now part of that assignment is working with people that you wouldn't normally work with.
All I need is a C on this assignment to pass this class. If I fail this class, then I'll lose my scholarship. My parents would kill me.
You're a smart kid. You'll work it out.
What am I supposed to do? The only time I can get everybody together is Thursday night. And that gives us one night to finish this project.
Nobody wants to fail. Find a way to work together, and you'll find a way to pass this class.
What's up?
Cal U's down to state by 3 with 15 seconds left, and they just stole the ball.
Is that good?
It's huge. If they hit another 3, they tie the game.
What happens if they tie the game?
Overtime.
You know you have cock on your chin. Cock. Cock. Your chin.
Oh, shit.
What is that smell?
Leo Coltrane?
Yeah?
I'm Ken Chen. I saw you play last week.
So?
Well, you did a good job.
Yeah, he was fucking 2 other girls while he was dating her before. What do you want?
Well, I'm in your study group.
Well, I didn't know.
What's up, ladies? Come on in, we're watching overtime.
Hey, wait. Such total denial. God really does have a sixth sense of humor.
That's civil.
What?
I'm testing my theory that only doctors and hookers use cell phones. Which one are you?
Screw you.
Tansy.
Where's the bathroom?
Right. You guys, I'm so sorry I'm late. I totally thought I was at my friend Molly's house last night, but it was a friend of hers, and he lives in the valley, and I couldn't get a ride. So what are we watching?
Cal U and State in double overtime.
Infinite overtime is more like it.
It's almost over.
So what? We're not here to watch a basketball game.
That's your loss. This is a great game. Leah's watching it.
Yeah, it's far more interesting than studying.
This project is 80% of our final grade. No offense to the fans at Cal U, but I'd like to get a good grade on this.
Your GPA isn't gonna plummet into the cellar because you let Justin watch the end of a basketball game.
And it's not going to change the outcome if he tapes the game and watches it later.
We're not here to draft an amendment to the Constitution. We're college kids hanging out.
I'm not here to hang out.
We don't debate semantics without acknowledging the irony.
Irony.
What's our assignment?
To design a utopian society.
Exactly. We're here to design the perfect, peaceful society. And you're gonna spend the entire time arguing. That's ironic.
Well, apparently, I have no say in this relationship anymore because we're now seeing other people. Hang on one sec.
Well, the tournament's coming up, and I need to know how to fill out my brackets. I have to see the outcome of these games.
Of course, picking up a paper tomorrow morning to find out who won takes so much more effort.
You got that right, because I plan on being hungover in the morning.
You believe that? I'm pressuring him for a commitment. He's the one that made me go to that stupid frat party at the lake. Meanwhile, it's too much to ask of him to spend a romantic evening with his girlfriend.
Why am I the outsider? Because I want to do well on this project.
You're not the outsider. Just because somebody does something differently doesn't make it wrong. I want an A. I don't mind.
I want an A.
What?
Well, I want an A. And I don't care if they watch the game.
That's because you don't have anything to worry about.
I don't?
It's not like you have a hard time getting good grades. There's one of you in every one of my classes wrecking the curve. 3, 2, 1. Yes! 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 What?
What did you mean, you guys?
You mean Asians, right?
I didn't mean it like that.
Well, how exactly did you mean it?
Don't give me that look.
Oh, you know that girl, Nira? Darren's Nira. Yeah, she's here. And she has no fucking idea who I am. Of all nights for this to happen, God really does have a sixth sense of humor.
Every single one of us have walked into the cafeteria at 6 in the morning and seen these guys study.
What the fuck is wrong with you? 2 of my best friends are Asian, and neither of them are remotely like that stereotype. You don't know, Ken. How dare you make that assumption?
I know not all Asians study all the time, but a lot do. It's the truth.
Wow. All right, you guys ready to start working? What? I wasn't in there that long.
What's wrong with studying all the time?
Nothing. You're just smarter than me. It's a compliment. That's what I don't understand. I'm not being an ass.
I have to study. I have to get good grades.
We all do, but it's easier for you.
It's not easy for me. If I get lower than a 3.5 GPA, then I'll lose my scholarship and I'll have to leave school.
Why don't you get a job?
I have a job. I use that money to pay for food.
Are you kidding?
I'm not saying Justin should have said that, but I could understand how something like that could slip out.
He just said something completely insulting to Ken's race. You think it wasn't a big deal?
If you spend as much time around frat guys as I have, you realize they say things without thinking. Most of the times they don't mean it, and when they do, they're just kidding. Don't take it so seriously.
Why am I not surprised you're defending him simply because he's in a frat?
You're an idiot. I'm defending him because I don't want to be here. I'm just trying to make nice.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are we keeping you from attending the spring sale at the mall?
Tansy making friends.
Look, the teacher's the one who randomly put us together. Don't take it out on me just because I don't have any interest in working with any of you.
Wait, if you have no interest in doing any schoolwork, why are you attending college in the first place? Oh, wait, that's right. The sorority wouldn't let you in without the student ID card.
Get over yourself. I'm going through a really hard time right now, and I'm just not in a school mood. Truth is, I'd rather be hanging with my sisters.
Doing what, shopping for knee pads?
Shut up, Dick. I have a really close bond with my sisters. Closer than I know I'm ever gonna have with any of you.
Are these the girls who make the circles on the Fatapledge's thighs? Or are these the girls who come up with the slutty nicknames for each other as terms of endearment?
You know what? It's not worth getting into.
Oh, I think it's very worth getting into. I mean, what makes being in a sorority so special?
We're just a different class of people.
And what, none of us has any class?
I take pride in what I do and the friends that I keep. I live by high standards, and I don't think you'd be able to do that.
What standards are those exactly?
You wouldn't understand.
It's just like Dostoevsky's Superman. Because she imagines herself as a better sorority sister, therefore she is one.
You know, your whole system has no standards. You're a bunch of insecure people who pay others to be your friends. The only thing you have in common with Justin here is that your parents support your way through college, so neither of you have to actually go out and get a real job.
Leave me out of that. I delivered pizza in high school.
I stand corrected.
You obviously don't know anything about the Greek system. Because if you did, you'd know I'd never go out with anyone from Justin's frat.
Bullshit. I've hooked up with girls in your sorority. And if I had my choice, I wouldn't do it again. I prefer my girls unused.
This conversation is ridiculous.
Hey, I have to go. How late is everyone planning on being here?
You're taking off?
I have dinner plans with friends.
So that means you get to leave early?
I'm not leaving early. I'm leaving when I have to leave.
My mistake. I guess I shouldn't have assumed that you'd be willing to dedicate some time to work that didn't involve making baskets.
Oh, I see. You're implying that us athletes are idiots. Very clever.
Nah, I don't think you're idiots. I just think you lack the motivation for any real effort.
And you derived that from the few minutes we spent together? In high school, I woke up at 5 every morning and took a city bus for an hour to get to a school that had a good ball program. I practiced every morning for 2 hours, and then I practiced every night for another 2 hours. After practice, I worked at my job for 4 hours, and then I spent the rest of the night taking care of my little sisters.
So that means you shouldn't have to do any work while you're here.
Bitch, I have 3 practices a day. I spend another 2 hours studying videos of other teams. Once in a while, I get to go to class, and if I'm really lucky, then I get to study. I don't get weekends, and I don't get holidays. So, just for the sake of conversation, what part of my life lacks effort?
Well, we could sit here and discuss this, but you'll be late to meet your friends.
That's what I thought. Anyone else, or can I leave now?
Sure. On our cover sheet where we sign our names, we'll just write down how much time each person spent working on this.
So what, you gonna tattle on me?
That's not tattling. None of us here know how much time we should contribute, so we each do what we think we can, and we'll let the professor decide. Aaliyah, you've been here for 55 minutes. We'll put 1 hour by your name.
It's just like basketball. If you don't go to practice, then you don't get to play.
You know what? You guys do what you want. I'll talk to the teacher. He likes me.
Do you think the professor's gonna fail us if she doesn't work?
You better not fail her, man. We need her to play in the tournament.
What tournament? I don't watch sports. What's the big deal?
Are we gonna get food? I'm a little hungry.
I could totally go for some sushi right now.
I like sushi.
I'll go if we do sake bombs.
Let's do it.
I noticed a little sexual tension between you and Tansy.
Are you kidding? I want to throw out the fucking window.
You don't think she's got a good body? I think she's got a great fucking body.
I didn't say she wasn't attractive.
So would you fuck her?
Actually, I think Near's a lot cuter.
Yeah, but the way you fought with Tansy, there was some definite sexual impulses flowing.
I fought with you too.
If I hadn't had sex in as long as you had, I might be ripping off your shorts right now for a little backdoor action.
You think I'm sexually frustrated?
All I'm saying is if you had any more pent-up sexual desires, the entire bottom half of your body would explode in a puddle of sperm.
Thank you for that absolutely disgusting image.
You like that? You can have that one for free. By the way, what do you think of Aaliyah?
I think she's out of your league.
Excellent.
Wait. Before we go anywhere, can everyone promise that at dinner we try and get some work done? I hate you guys.
Kaboom.
Fine.
I paged my friends. I told them I'd meet them later.
Do you think we could get started?
You put a hole in my heart and drained everything. All I left to show was just a nasty stain.
Hey, I just read something you might be interested in. Have you ever read the Communist Manifesto? I think Marx is a genius.
Marx was an idiot. His ideas were novel in theory, but they lacked the ability to be logically implemented into society.
How so?
Well, he thought that when people died, their property should be distributed to the community rather than to their families. Emotionally, that would never happen.
No, his point was that property should have no value.
Yeah, and he was wrong. Look, anytime anybody uses big words, they're automatically labeled as a genius. Every time one of my friends gets knocked up on ecstasy, they start rambling on like they're James Joyce. But if you listen to what they're saying, they're not saying anything at all.
No, I think there's a lot to be said for people like Marx, Malcolm X, Iqbal Lamont, Che Guevara. I mean, I have a lot of respect for people who risk their lives for what they believe in. And if I can empathize with what they're going through, then I know I can follow in their footsteps.
It's quite a stretch that your life is in mouths with some third world political activist.
Why?
Because they grew up in poverty where they watched their friends and families get killed every day around them until they reached a point where they had no choice but to fight back. You grew up in the suburbs where you watched your friends and family barbecue and bet on the Super Bowl. It's disgusting and insulting that you compare yourself to them.
I gotta tell you, it's pretty cool that you came back.
Thanks.
I mean, seriously, most people would have just taken off, but you didn't. It shows you have class.
I know.
Did I ever tell you I used to play basketball? Yeah, I was a power forward in high school. 7th in the league in rebounds. I could have played in college.
Really?
Maybe sometime I could show you some moves.
Is that so?
If you want, we can make a little wager out of it. Loser buys a pitcher of beer.
And what if I don't want to play?
You will. You want a chance to prove me wrong.
So, what sorority are you in?
The Gamma House.
Is that a good one?
Yeah, sure. I've got a lot of good friends.
How'd you pick that one?
Because my sister was in it. I'm a legacy. All she had to do was make a phone call and I was in.
I was thinking about joining a fraternity.
Don't. You wouldn't like it.
Why?
Because they're not your kind of guys. You wouldn't like it.
Looks like I'm sitting here. You cool with that?
If you want.
All right, who wants to put some hair on their balls by stepping up for a sake bomber? Aaliyah? Caleb? Nira?
Thanks, but I have enough hair on my balls.
Ken? Don't leave me hanging.
Me?
I'm not drinking all this alcohol by myself. I'm not an alcoholic yet. It's just like pounding a beer. You like beer, right?
I'm not crazy about the taste.
Check this out. My freshman year, my roommate Max and I, we got sushi after the Cal U football game. Neither of us had ever had this shit before. So we asked the table next to us what to order, and they said we had to get sake bombs. So we spend the night drinking these guys. You better believe it, we got fucking tanked. We were so gone, we started ordering the craziest shit like octopus and sea urchin, albatross.
Albacore.
Whatever it was nasty. Our original plan was to go to this party at the apartments. I was supposed to hook up with this chick. That never happened. Anyway, I spent the whole night retching on the floor of the showers in the dorms. And woke up with yak all over my shirt and my pants around my ankles. Been hooked on beer ever since.
Why were your pants around your ankles?
I have no idea. Ken, buddy, I need you to do this. It is imperative that I have a partner on this mission.
I don't want to get sick.
You won't get sick. I did like 15 that night. You're only doing 1. Go on, take the shot of sake, drop it in the beer. Now drink! Nice. Very nice. Oh, I did the same thing my first time.
All right, before this escalates into a ridiculous game of quarters, I'm going to the bathroom.
What's wrong with quarters?
Hold up, Tansy. I'm gonna come with you.
Wonderful.
I love it when the girls go to the bathroom together.
It's not that exciting.
Then you've been renting the wrong movies.
Hey, do you know we went to rival schools?
Hey, I don't really care.
Well, my point, thanks for asking, was that Aaliyah looks really familiar. Like I swear I know her from somewhere.
Not listening.
You know, I think Caleb has a little crush on you.
God, I hope not.
Well, I mean, he has a crush on me too. But he's kind of got that desperate guy vibe thing going on, which is too bad for him because he's kind of cute.
Look, I have nothing to say to you. By the way, you're not my friend.
Okay, can we please try and get some work done while we're here?
I'd like that.
All right, listen, this is what I've been thinking. Each of us decides what our roles will be in the government, and then each of us designates what we think should be done in order to make our responsibilities run smoothly.
I'll be the Minister of Sports.
Will you take this seriously?
I am. Sports are very serious to me.
We're not gonna have sports in our utopia.
Why not?
Because that's not how a society functions.
That's where you're wrong. You should read Freud. He said that entertainment was created to give citizens of any society an outlet where they can relieve their tensions.
Yeah, but we're talking about the government.
No, we're talking about a utopia, a civilization that is based upon peace. And if entertainment and sports bring about peace, then it should be an integral part of its foundation.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm getting backstage passes and courtside seats, baby. You remember this little conversation next time you want tickets to a Weezer show.
I don't like Weezer.
You liar. Everybody likes Weezer.
I agree with Justin. It should be fair for everybody. If he likes sports, he should be able to do sports.
Look, nobody wants to be here, so why don't we all just do what we want, and that way we have a little bit of fun.
And what are you gonna be, the Secretary of Social Functions?
Thanks, Limp Dick. Actually, I'm gonna take care of the environment, like protecting animals and national parks.
No, I don't think so.
And why not?
That's what I'm gonna do.
I'm sorry, but I think I called it first.
It's just like calling shotgun.
No, she knows nothing about working with the environment. I've been studying it for 3 years.
And I was in Bolivia for half my sophomore year, where I helped build a wetlands preserve to help protect the indigenous birds of the area.
I think we found our applicant with the most qualifications.
No, that means nothing. Come on. Look, we should pick our roles based on our majors. I'm environmental studies.
I'm biology. I'm studying to be a veterinarian to work with endangered species.
Well, if you're into medicine, then that's what you should do.
I want to do medicine. That's my major.
I'm undeclared. Does that mean I get to do nothing?
This is such bullshit. I should just do this whole thing myself. At least that way I'd stand a chance of getting a decent grade.
Well, that's the best idea you've had all day.
Caleb, just take a deep breath and relax. Try to find something else to do. Aaliyah, Do you know what you want to do?
The law. I strongly believe that every society needs rules, and I want to be the one to make sure they're fair for everybody.
See? Now finally, a worthwhile idea. But we're still missing the major issues. Defense, treasury, labor.
See, that's why society is so messed up, because we put so much importance on what is necessary rather than what makes us happy.
Well, we're not building an amusement park.
No, we're creating a utopia. This is not a right or wrong project. We just have to build a good argument. Why don't you be in charge of military?
Why? What?
Because if you were in charge of military, then you can control the police and make sure that their practices were in the best interests of the people. I mean, come on, if you're gonna be a revolutionary leader, you're gonna have to lead some army somewhere, right?
I don't know if I like that idea, or I just like the idea that we got something done. But, okay.
Good.
Can I have one?
You smoke?
Only after sushi and sex.
Then are you a casual smoker or a heavy smoker?
Casual. Very casual.
How long have you been smoking?
Well, I can't remember if it was after the first time I had sushi or the first time I had sex.
Which one was better?
The sushi. Sex was way too salty.
Scandalous. So you should stay drunk more often.
Okay, look, somebody didn't put in enough money. We each were supposed to put in $15. Somehow I ended up putting in 30, which is all the money I had, so...
Well, you didn't eat most of that yellowtail roll. So.
That was because nobody else wanted that.
And you had 2 pieces of my shrimp tempura.
You gave me those.
Maybe you just added it up wrong.
I did not add it up. Just forget it. Can we just go back to Justin's place, please, and finish this thing?
Justin's place smells.
And I have no idea where that smell's coming from.
I don't care where we go. Let's just go someplace. We can go to my place, but my roommates are getting stoned and watching a Japanimation marathon.
I know a place. But first we need supplies.
All right, we need a case of the import and a pack of lemony stuff for the ladies, and we need limes. You know what we should get instead? 40s and brown bag it.
First we need money, because I only have $3. Ken, you have 2. And you put in a whole whopping 32 cents. That's great.
Which is enough for a pack of gum.
Hey, Caleb.
What?
Can we borrow some cash? Or else we won't be able to get anything.
I told you at the sushi bar, I already spent all my money. What, do you think the magic elves came, threw a $20 bill in my pants?
Yeah, it's quite probable, because there's definitely something stuck up your ass. Tansy, can you put in anything?
My credit card's next.
Oh, did you spend it all getting your cheekbone shaped?
Fuck off.
And we gotta do something. I need a drink.
All right, who wants to be my boyfriend? You do. Come on.
Hi.
Garçon, service s'il vous plaît.
Garçon. You see this? I'm the assistant manager here. The only reason I'm working is because the guy who regularly works here called in with a wicked case of lethargy.
Well, Barry, the assistant manager, we're interested in purchasing some porn. What kind of selection do you have?
Well, let me tell you something. You do not walk into a fine establishment like this and ask to buy some porn. It's a very specialized field. Now, if you have a particular style or usage in mind, I might be able to steer you in the proper direction.
Have you ever shoplifted before? Tons of times. Okay, never. But I'm a quick learner. All right, what do we do? Don't get caught. What are you doing? Get that out of your pants.
Looks fine.
It looks like you have a 2-foot dick that weighs 10 pounds. Get it out of your pants. All right. You do something with it, genius.
Lately, it's been a little hard for my boyfriend to get in the mood.
Is that your boyfriend?
Yep.
He's a good-looking kid.
Thanks.
So basically, you guys just want some hardcore stuff to make your night, and your night, a much better night.
Exactly. And we're not looking for your average naked woman. We're looking for, like, lesbians with strap-ons and cum shots or...
Barely legal.
Barely legal lesbians with strap-ons and cum shots.
Well, you've come to the right place.
There. How's that look? Looks like you just took a dump in your pants. Give it to me.
So where did you go to high school?
In Compton.
Because you look really familiar.
You ever been to a basketball game?
Yeah, I've seen you at a basketball game, but I meant, like, outside of that.
Maybe you've seen me on campus.
Did you ever go to any parties on the west side while you were in high school?
Why would I do that?
Like I said, you look familiar.
Here's a new addition to our usual lineup. This is called Lesbians in Action. And I see they're riding bikes, they're playing sports, and this one's fixing a lasagna while her cooking teacher's going down on her.
Honey, your favorite dish is lasagna.
Yeah, hey, mine too.
Really? That's great.
Yeah. Unbelievable. Hey, let me show you my personal favorite. Now this is an import from Holland. It's called Truth or Dare. And the readers, they write in and they dare the girls to do, you know, well, whatever.
So basically it's like dare or dare.
Basically. Whoa. Gives a whole new meaning to the term breakfast in bed, huh?
That's a pretty sexy way to eat an omelet, don't you think?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure do. The fuck?
Oh, kids.
Run!
Oh, great, I'm back in junior high.
Well, you'll excuse me. I have to go make a phone call.
What kind of plan was that?
It worked.
We could have been arrested.
You didn't seem to have a problem with it as we were walking out of the store.
Who are you trying to impress?
No one. I just want free beer. You want beer, right?
As long as it's free.
But the next time you want to engage in one of your Jocko homo escapades, do it solo.
Caleb, you'd be so much cooler if you didn't try so hard to not be cool.
Gum?
You should take some gum for your nasty ass breath.
Piss off. Just go.
Wait, where are we going anyway?
Don't worry about it.
To enjoy our plunder!
Oh, so we're just gonna drink beer all night?
I don't see you, I don't feel you here tonight. You don't mean much, a revelation, don't be surprised.
Why are we still here? I'm freezing my ass off.
Why don't you get stoned? That'll warm you up. Besides, I work better stoned.
I work better in the library, but somehow we didn't make it there.
Look, if it makes you feel better, you can tell the teacher I was high.
That's not it. I'm just sick of listening to frat guys brag about how drunk they got last weekend or how stoned they were in class. It's annoying. It's like it somehow measures the quality of a person. I don't respect that.
How do you live with yourself?
Caleb, if that's her opinion, that's her opinion.
But it's not.
I know what the hell I'm talking about. I have very close friends who almost destroyed their lives because they were so obsessed with drugs. They threw away their friends and family. It's selfish and dangerous.
What about sex? That's dangerous. You could get a disease. You can get pregnant. Get your heart broken. But we do it anyway.
I only sleep with guys that I respect.
I'm sorry, I can't listen to this bullshit anymore.
Okay, you need to calm down because you're being really offensive to everybody.
Offensive? She's a fucking machine.
Fuck you.
You know what? Your only qualification for Mr. Right is that he's standing right in front of you.
Okay, you know, you cannot say that shit to people. All right, look, I don't smoke, but occasionally I hook up. What, do I disgust you too?
No. This is about her and the theatrical front she hides behind. I was at a Sigma party once.
You went to a frat?
Yeah, some friends of mine and I snuck in to steal a couple of cases of beer for a party we were having.
Man, it's a bad idea to mess with a frat. They got people everywhere like the CIA. No.
Anyway, we get inside the party, and my friends immediately ditch me to go dance with these girls. So I grab a beer, sit down on the couch, watch the debauchery take place around me. Eventually, this girl comes up, sits down next to me, and starts flirting with me. She was fucking plastered. She invites me upstairs to do some blow. This girl does 3 lines, turns into a fucking nymphomaniac.
Wow.
She tears open my pants. 2 of us end up screwing for the rest of the night.
That's bullshit. I hear that story all the time.
It's not bullshit. It was Tansy.
You're such a liar.
Don't pretend that didn't happen.
I'm not pretending because it didn't happen.
I saved your number. You're a fucking fraud.
I fucking hate you!
You got her number?
Yeah, why would I lie about that?
Because I make up shit like that all the time.
Look, you need to go talk to her. What, she didn't deserve to be treated that way?
Yeah, Caleb, we need to work with her tonight. You should go fix that. Fucking do something before she slits her wrist.
I'm not gonna apologize for what I did.
Go do something.
Yeah, go.
They had sex. Nice. It's time I get a hit of that J. Okay?
Okay.
And out of respect for Aaliyah, I say we take a little walk.
I think this stadium is spinning.
I think you're drunk.
Cool.
Did you see how bitter Caleb was?
No, because he's such a peach most of the time.
I think that he had a crush and he got his heart broken.
I'll tell you what happened. He's a moron. You know, he doesn't get the idea of a one-night stand. He thought when they hooked up, it was going to be some kind of romantic rendezvous. Yeah, but it wasn't. It was just sex. You should wipe up and move on.
What are you, the expert?
I'm certified and accepted everywhere.
It's a test subject. Because I'd like to think that shock treatments were the reason you had no brain.
Baby, I've been with so many girls you don't even know. It doesn't matter where I am. I just walk up to a pretty little hottie and I say, "Hey, beautiful, why don't we go somewhere a little dark and romantic?" And they're always like, "Okay, yeah, baby, anything you want." And then they're all over me.
You're lying.
If you saw me at a party, you would see I'm unstoppable in those conditions.
There's not a girl who can resist me.
Fine, then pick me up.
What?
You said you could pick up any girl. I want to see you do it. Pick me up.
No. Hell no. You'd just be all negative and shit.
Fine, then pick up Aaliyah.
Well, what's in it for me?
The knowledge that you were right and I was wrong.
A little something called respect. You're on.
Tansy,
Why did you do that to me?
you're not being honest.
Oh, that's a great reason.
You know what? There is nothing I hate more than when somebody puts another person down just to hide their own insecurities.
Yeah, well, maybe you don't understand the person. You don't know a thing about me.
Except that you think you're better than everyone else.
That's so not it.
Then what?
I had a problem.
What, were you having too much fun?
Oh, fuck, Caleb. I had a fucking drug problem. I would go on these binges for days on end, and then one day I'd finally wake up sober and I'd look at the calendar, and sometimes a whole week had gone by.
I didn't know it was that bad.
I was this other girl I didn't even know I was capable of being. I'm ashamed of that part of my life. And now when I put people down who are in that place, I'm putting myself down. I do it to remind myself every single day of how bad I was. It nearly destroyed me.
I had no idea.
And you had to go and embarrass me in front of everyone because of it.
Who cares what they think?
I can't go back there now. I don't want them to think of me as that kind of a person. I hate those stares. I'm better than that.
After we turn this thing in, none of us are ever gonna see each other again. If it makes you feel any better, they don't like me all that much either right now.
They never liked you.
You like basketball?
Yeah, I think so.
That's good, because if you didn't, then that would suck.
That's true.
Do you like sex?
What?
Oh, no, I mean, you said that you hook up occasionally.
What are you trying to infer?
No, I mean, because I was just wondering if you had ever had sex with someone you didn't know.
Excuse me?
No, I mean, I was just, because you're experienced.
You think I'm a slut?
No.
You said I like to hook up.
No.
No, you said
no,
I hook up occasionally.
Yeah.
And then you were gonna ask me if I had ever had sex with somebody I didn't know.
Yeah.
Which means you think I've had my little dance card all filled up with all kinds of guys in different shapes and sizes and flavors and colors. If I hook up, then I must sleep around.
I don't think you sleep around.
What, you think I'm a prude?
Can we just go back to sitting in silence?
Gladly.
I really dig that necklace.
Are you talking to me?
That necklace, it's white gold, isn't it?
You know about white gold.
Who doesn't? I gave my ex-girlfriend white gold earrings for Valentine's Day last year. They had strands of white gold and yellow gold weaved together. It was absolutely beautiful. I really like white gold. It's classy. That's why I like your necklace. It's very refined. Where'd you get it?
My grandmother gave it to me for graduation.
That's sweet. Well, looks really good on you. Brings out your eyes. I'm Justin, by the way.
Aaliyah. You know my name.
Well, I'm gonna get something to drink. Can I get you anything?
I'm fine.
If it's okay, I'd really like to talk to you when I get back.
Yeah, sure.
I win.
Win what?
Yeah, win what?
I got her to talk to me.
That's not hooking up.
I've got this whole thing down, okay? You're not gonna be all into my shit because you already know me. But if I come up talking to you at a party, I'm talking all nice, being all interested, then you'll listen. And if you can get a girl to listen to you rather than listening to herself speak, you can get that girl to do anything you want.
Okay, what the hell is going on here?
Justin said that he could pick up any girl, so I wanted to see if he could pick you up.
Thanks.
It was my pleasure.
You liked that?
It was all right. I'm not hooking up with him. But it was a lot better than hearing some stupid line about having a nice ass.
What?
I really like that shirt you're wearing.
Blow me.
All right, let's just get this thing done and go home, okay?
Hey, look, Tansy. You have nothing to worry about. We all do stupid things.
I'm fine. Now, do you mind if we go and finish this up in the library?
What about all the beer? We can't just leave it here.
It's not like you paid for it. Tansy, I know we're not best friends, but
We're not friends at all.
I know, but you know, if you want to talk about it, sometimes talking helps. Sometimes telling people those things about us that we're most scared of helps us not be so scared anymore.
I'm not scared, and I really don't want to talk about this anymore.
Look, if it makes you feel any better, I'd be willing to share something about myself with you. Knowing that you're not alone, it's cathartic.
I don't care. There's nothing you can say to me that can take away what I've been through. I don't need your pity, and I don't need your solace.
My dad had sex with me.
Bullshit. You're such a liar.
It was my stepdad.
Oh, I see. The focus of the group has slightly shifted away from you, so now you have to make up stories in order to get everyone's attention back.
No, it really happened.
When did it happen?
Oh, don't give in to that. That's exactly what she wants. She's such a liar.
I didn't say that to you.
And I didn't come out here to flaunt my dirty laundry to everyone.
I want to know what happened.
I know it sounds shocking, but the thing is that I've dealt with this, so I can be blunt with it. I just want you to know that it's okay to have a past, because eventually you're gonna overcome your fears and you're gonna become stronger from it.
Did you try to stop him?
Had I been sober, I would have. See, he was always really touchy with me. And at 14, I guess I didn't know any better. he was my buddy. And I was still in that tomboy phase. And this one day we were watching football, and he conveniently gave me my first taste of beer. We were playing these drinking games, and I guess I wasn't too good at them because by the end I was totally drunk.
You really expect me to believe that?
No, I don't want you to believe it. I don't want to remember what happened. It terrified me every time he came into my room after that. But I'm still afraid to go home at Christmas. And I still have bad dreams. We all have secrets. That's what gives us humanity.
You are such a lying bitch. Why are you making up stories to make me feel stupid? I'm not stupid.
Tansy, I reached out to you and you kicked me in the throat?
For making me feel like a piece of shit? You deserve a lot worse.
Look, Tansy, I'm just trying to connect with you.
I'm going home. I can't deal with this shit. It's not worth the grade.
Does everybody here think I'm making this up? Look, I'm not doing this for attention.
She's got a point. Every single discussion we've had, you find some way to include yourself. That's not being friendly, that's being narcissistic.
You know what? Tansy was right. I don't need this either.
Whoa, wait, you're going too?
I have pride.
I'm gonna go after Nero. Maybe I can convince her to come back.
Man, I see what's going on here. You two want to get a little piece of toddy tonight.
Not everything's about sex.
Then you're in denial. You up for a little one-on-one?
Are you? All right. Follow me.
What are you doing?
Walking you home.
Why?
Hey, look, I'm trying to be the good guy here.
Oh, that's right. You embarrassed me in front of everyone and called me a slut, but you're the good guy.
I forgot you had such a heart of gold.
I had sex with you. I thought I was doing you a favor.
Do You dumped me. You humiliated me, and somewhere in your head you think you did me a favor?
It was just sex, Caleb. I'm sorry if you thought it was anything else.
After our night, I felt great about myself. This gorgeous girl wanted me. It's never happened to me before. And I had so much confidence in myself. The next week, I went and asked out this girl from my philosophy class who I hardly even knew. And she said yes.
Okay, you were beginning to tell me how terrible of a person I am.
The very first date I had with this girl, we went to get coffee, just talk. You walked in with a bunch of your friends and you were all drunker than Chicago on St. Patrick's Day. And you walked right up to my table and in front of the entire restaurant, you said that I was the worst fuck you'd ever had.
I didn't say it like that.
I thought you didn't remember anything.
Well, like I told you, when I had my problem, I didn't know what I was
You
saying.
destroyed me. The girl never called me back. Since then, I haven't been able to be secure in any relationship. You built up my ego, then you destroyed it, and you kept going until you buried me.
Do you want to go for a coffee?
What?
Do you or not?
I believe you.
You do?
Yeah, I mean, why would somebody lie about that, you know? I would lie that it didn't happen, not that it did.
I never lied about it. I spent my whole life pretending that it didn't happen. And I grew up being scared of myself and every choice that I ever made.
Yeah. You seem okay with it now.
Yeah, because I gave myself another chance. I read a lot of Buddha. And that taught me to take the negative experiences in my life and learn something positive from it.
Yeah, my grandfather's Buddhist, and, well, he's in China. But, I met him once, and he told me this story about a squirrel and a bird that helped each other move a rock.
What was the moral?
I don't know. He wet his pants before he finished. What'd you learn? I mean, you said you learned something.
I learned I wasn't taking advantage of my life. And I felt so sheltered from my parents, my real mom and dad, that the first opportunity that I had to break free, I didn't fight it. And I made a lot of bad decisions, but it's kind of like when you're in a relationship and you cheat on someone. You don't do it because you like the other person better. You do it because you're unsatisfied with the person that you're with, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I don't date all that much, so.
Never?
No, well, I mean, not never, but, you know, I don't really like talking about it. It's not that big a deal, so.
It's okay to be inexperienced.
Yeah, I mean, I'm cool. I'm okay with it.
I wish I was inexperienced.
Why?
Because that's the greatest thing about dating. You get to try these new things and it's exciting. And you only get to try new things once, you know? You're gonna be the greatest person to date because everything for you is gonna be just this new and exciting experience. You're gonna make the person that you're with feel so special.
Yeah, you know, gotta find a girl, so.
You found me? And I have a lot of friends.
So you're gonna hook me up?
Yeah, why not? You're cute. And you're smart. And you're a nice guy.
I always thought that made girls like you less.
Look, don't believe every stereotype you hear, because that's why the world is such a fucked up place. We judge people before we even get to know them. It's messed up.
All right. You ready for this? I lit Allen Iverson with some
Ninja Baron Davis thrown in. For the fans in the back, some classic Magic Johnson. Impressed yet?
Befuddled.
Oh, yeah? Watch this. That's a tough shot. Don't always make that one. I'm sure you can see it takes quite a bit of aerodynamics to pull it off.
Yeah, what exactly were you planning on showing me?
Hold your horses, little one. I'm getting there.
Well, maybe you should spend a little more time getting to the basket.
Even Mike Bibby misses shots.
I bet you couldn't even hit a free throw.
That's my specialty. In high school, they called me free because I hit so many free throws. Shooting a free throw it's like an art form, not a Picasso or a Mozart type of art form, but like that mime guy locked in the box. You know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
That guy had to practice his form for years.
So, free throw is all form, huh?
Hell yeah.
What exactly are we doing here again?
I'm just messing around. I'm actually a lot better.
Prove it.
I will. Hold on.
Okay, I'm not big on taking my time to get something done. You want to play a little one-on-one? Then get the ball, and let's play. But just so you don't half-ass it, we need stakes. For every missed basket, the loser has to take off an article of clothing.
Sounds like you're setting me up.
What, are you afraid you're gonna lose to a girl?
Oh, all right. That's it. You're done.
So, what are you gonna take off first?
Milkshake shaking in my face. Ooh yeah. Dancing on the table, crashing the place. Ooh yeah. Get off the wall, turn up the bass. Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah.
So what do you think of Nira?
I don't mind her. You certainly tore into her with a vengeance.
Yeah, well, we have history.
Did you sleep with her too?
She slept with my boyfriend.
While you were still dating?
Yep. They went to summer school together. You know, it blows me away that I have all this anger pulsing through me towards her, and she has no idea who I am.
Well, your boyfriend obviously made the right choice. He took you back.
That's until he broke up with me this week. But that's okay, I'm better off without the asshole.
So you're directing all of your anger towards Nira to avoid dealing with the dissolve of your own relationship.
I'm directing all my anger towards Nira because I can't stand her.
She's not that bad.
Oh, are you kidding? Do you honestly believe all that stuff that she told us about her dad?
Yeah, I'm sure some of it's true. People have fucked up families.
Well, my family's normal. You know, when I was going through rehab, they were completely supportive. They came and brought me brownies and books, and they would talk to me for hours. They were completely behind me.
And my dad's an asshole.
You wanna play Truth or Truth?
What's that?
It's like Truth or Dare, except there's no daring.
Okay, yeah. Okay, you ask first.
If you could pick one person from our group to have sex with, no strings attached, who would it be?
Like between Tansy and Leah.
And me?
Why does everything have to always be about sex?
Because that's the one thing that everybody thinks about, but they're too afraid to talk about.
Yeah, but why do we have to talk about it?
Because nobody wants to hear about what your favorite food is, or where you want to go on your honeymoon. Wouldn't you rather hear about someone's sexual practices?
Can I answer that question instead?
No. No.
Look, ask me anything else. I promise you I'll answer. Just...
What's your one thing? The one thing that you've done that makes you hate yourself.
Can we try another one?
Okay. You're not doing good at this.
Busting through the door, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now the countdown's begun.
I know you're thinking you're gonna see everything I have to offer, but I'm telling you right now, it's just not gonna happen.
You haven't even scored yet.
You are gonna give me my clothes back, right? Because those were expensive shoes and I didn't buy them on sale or nothing.
What, did you buy him for a date for one of your many girlfriends?
Man, I've been with so many girls you don't even know. Just last week I tried to pick up this cute little hottie. Turned out I'd already banged her the week before.
What was her name?
I don't remember.
Okay, then give me the name of any girl, any of your so-called plays.
There's too many to name.
You are such a liar.
And why's that?
You expect me to believe that you're this big, heavy player, but you can't even remember not one name of any of your so-called plays. I smell bullshit.
All right, I'll tell you the name of a girl I banged if you tell me the name of a guy you've banged. And every time you tell me one, I'll tell you one.
Well, that would never work.
And why not?
Because I've been with too many guys.
You think you've been with more people than me?
Yeah.
How many people are we talking about?
40. Probably more.
No way. You gotta be lying.
Why is that so hard to believe? I love sex just as much as the next girl. Are we gonna play, or are you just gonna stand there with your mouth on the floor?
Okay. It's time for you to be amazed by what you came here to witness.
Okay, amaze me.
Oh! That's what I'm talking about. That's pure hoops, baby. Now you see what you're messing with.
Okay, so what's the score?
Who cares what the score is? It's time for you to take a little something off.
Okay, fine.
That is such a girl move. Earrings do not count as a piece of clothing.
I was taking them off so I wouldn't snag my shirt. Loser walks home naked, right?
What if I haven't done anything?
You've never done anything wrong?
Why?
Because I want to know. I mean, I shared something with you, and I want you to have that experience.
It's not funny.
Was mine funny?
I never told anyone.
Are you willing to try?
I pushed a kid. I pushed him down some stairs.
Did he get hurt?
Yeah, he hit his head.
Did you get in trouble?
No one saw it.
Not even the kid?
No. No, he had brain damage.
Were you mad at him?
I didn't have a reason. I just wanted to see what would happen, you know? I didn't know. I didn't know what I could do.
How old were you?
7.
Well, you were young. You didn't know what you were doing.
Yes, I did. I thought about it every day. It was such a stupid thing for me to do. But for some reason, I just needed to do it.
Do you still feel that way?
No. No. I wish I had fallen down those stairs. 'Cause then everything would happen for a reason. I ruined his life. He was a nice kid. He didn't deserve to have everything taken away from him. How do I forgive myself for that? How do you do that?
You have to. You have to let it go.
Let it go. I can't let it go.
can't let it go.
I forgive you. I forgive you.
You ever hear of Daniel Hampton?
The congressman?
Yeah.
He's your dad?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Well, if he'd had a real job, we would have been a family. But instead, my brother and I were just around to make him look like the all-American dad. Except that I hated to play along, so he was always looking for some way to send me away to protect his political image.
Gee, I can't imagine why anyone would want to send you away. I'm just kidding.
When I was in junior high, some friends of mine and I decided it'd be fun to go out joyriding. Completely trashed. We decided it'd be fun to play chicken with a bunch of parked cars. Unfortunately, one of them turned out to be a police car. Of the 4 of us in the car, I was the only one that wasn't punished. And I was driving.
Then you were lucky.
No, I was unlucky. I should have gotten community service like everyone else, but one thing I learned is that if you have money and connections, the system doesn't apply to you. And that's bullshit. I could have killed someone, but my dad was so paranoid that somebody in the press might find out that he decided to send me away to boarding school, which turned out to be punishment in its own way, because it took me away from my brother, who was the only one in the family I actually cared about.
Well, had I known that, I wouldn't have voted for him.
I didn't. I voted Republican. Is it cold?
Yeah. Think we can go back to your place?
You know who you are, you're Wilt Chamberlain.
Oh, Wilt. He had a better jump shot.
I'm telling you, I'll be at 40 next year, and that's without a spread because I'm not far behind you.
So what are you, like 39 girls behind me?
Man, I've been with more girls than most lesbians.
Okay, you want to know what I think? I think you make it all up. I think you want everyone to think that you're this really cool guy that everybody likes, and really you're just afraid that nobody likes you, so you make up all these lies and you hide behind them so no one will know who you really are.
How's that?
Well, I just told you that I love sex. And then we played strip basketball, and I let you score so I could take off my shirt. And you haven't even made a move yet. I don't think you're gay. And I know I'm not ugly, so it just must mean you're shy.
You let me score?
It's late. Wouldn't you rather be in bed?
My place is right around the corner.
Then let's go there.
Why'd you come back for me?
Because I like you.
You gave up the project for me. See, that's what makes you a better person.
We're gonna fail the project, so...
So we retake the class.
No,
It's not the end of the world.
if I fail this class, you know what happens?
You lose
I lose
your
my
scholarship.
exactly. I lose my scholarship. I can't fail.
I won't let you fail.
How are you gonna do that? You're gonna do everybody's work for them?
No. Yeah.
Did you really like me?
Yeah. You were completely different than any girl I'd ever met. You had so much confidence in yourself. It was like everything was the way you wanted it. And if it wasn't, then you made it happen.
So you're not mad at me anymore? Even after everything I did to you?
Wow. What kind of guy would I be if I didn't give you a second chance? Girls like you are pretty hard to come by.
So you mean I'm perfect now?
Well, I don't know if I'd go that far.
Almost perfect? Close to perfect?
You're pretty close.
Well, we'll have to work on that.
Man, I got a quiz on this book tomorrow I haven't even read. And get this, they haven't made a movie of it, so I can't rent it.
So don't read it.
I have to read it. It's for this English class, and I dropped the class, but my teacher is so hot. Miss Darrow, she wears these button-up dresses, and when she bends over, you can see all the way down the front of her shirt. I sit in the front row every day just waiting for a little glimpse. And when you sit in the front row, they ask a lot of questions, so I gotta know my shit.
Well, I usually study out of habit.
So I guess you're smarter than me?
I guess so. So, Justin, you don't really hook up with all these girls, do you?
What are you talking about?
Oh, come on now. Who am I gonna tell?
If I tell you, you promise you won't email it to all your friends?
Depends on what you have to say.
Okay. I've only had sex with 2 girls.
I knew it. I knew it.
Is that why you like me to come just some conquest for the notches on your bedpost?
Come on, no. I like to get guys to tell me things that they wouldn't say to anyone else. It's a turn on. And trust me, you have been a really tough one to crack. I think it just makes what's going on between us that much more special. Don't you think?
Well, maybe I should hold back sex until I find out a little something about you.
Oh, you really want to debate me? Okay, if we ignore them, they'll go away.
Hey, come on, guys. I know you're in there. Kind of near.
Don't.
It's open.
So what's going on?
What are you guys doing here?
Well, I know you all thought that we were screwed and we were gonna fail this thing, but I came up with an idea of how we can finish this project without actually working together on it.
Well, is it gonna take very long?
No? As soon as we get Caleb and Tansy, it'll take 5 minutes.
Hello. What do you want? So? No. No. No, no, no. Oh. You're not gonna believe what just happened.
How soon do I have to get dressed?
Pretty soon. They're coming over.
Okay, so here's the deal. Each of us takes a few minutes. We write our own views of utopian society. We give all the papers to Ken. Ken types them up and compiles them into one paper.
Great. Sweet. When did I agree to write the whole thing?
And what if I don't want to do that?
We want to pass the class, right?
Not if it means giving you any sort of credit.
I think that after tonight you'd realize that we're not lower than you on the social ladder.
No. Sleeping with other people's boyfriends lowered my image of you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Maybe you were too busy letting Darren screw you to listen to him talk about me.
You were dating Darren? Tansy, I had no idea. No, I swear, as soon as I found out that he had a girlfriend, I stopped seeing him. You have to know that I'm not like that.
You know, you should really stick to sleeping with your own family. You'll hurt less people.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna be right back.
What was that?
She's the one who won't give it a rest.
Let me get her.
You don't have to come out here. I'm coming right back in.
You know Tansy's a bitch.
You think?
If we dug into her closet, I bet she's fucked dogs and pigs and armadillos and shit.
Should have never trusted her with something so personal about me.
I didn't say anything before, but I believe you.
You do?
There's some things we don't want to think our family members are capable of. You know, it's not something I like to face sometimes.
You?
Hmm?
Sorry.
You ready to go back out there? Gum. Let's go.
All right. Enough emotional outbursts. Let's finish this up and move on with our lives.
Sounds good to me.
He took what had been changed the story. He wanted something more from me. And with rejection, you became a man he was. And telling lies to quench your thirst. You can take what you didn't get. Been the truth to your heart's content. But you should hear what you're saying about you.
How's it coming?
We're gonna be here for a while.
I'd let you up, but my roommates are kind of freaky about guys in their bedrooms. You know how it is.
Yeah, I know how it is.
I'm sure you do.
So is this gonna happen?
Is what gonna happen?
You and me. Me and you and I.
I was waiting on that question.
I'm waiting for an answer.
Okay, Justin, I lied to you. I'm not from Compton. I drove a BMW in high school. I mean, I've not even slept with 40 guys. Not even close.
No shit.
No shit. You have my number?
Already programmed it into myself.
Okay, use it.
Bye.
Are you leaving?
Caleb, don't make a thing of this.
Whoa. I don't understand. Did I do something wrong here?
I'm in a sorority, and when I come home late, they ask questions. What do I tell them?
This is such bullshit. You're not gonna get kicked out of the sorority because you're dating a guy who's not in a frat.
Yeah, I know. But you're not exactly the kind of guy I can take to a spring formal.
Then screw them. Don't go. What do you...
I'd rather be accepted.
I don't believe you. You haven't changed a bit. You're still the same girl at the party.
You said it's over. You watched us linger. Just can't seem to let it go. Sooner or later, I'll see our picture framed in the afterglow. That's when I know it passed me by. That's when I know it's time to cry. And that's when I'll say goodbye and not good night. Give up this fight. Maybe that's when I'll know.
We live in a society where everyone is different, where each person has different views and different beliefs. A perfect world to any random person would be completely different than that of his neighbors. So, how do you create a society that is perfect for everyone? The answer is you don't. You can compromise until you get something that resembles a watered-down utopian world. But if you have to compromise to get it, then it wasn't perfect. Every person has thought at least once in their life that it would be nice if there were no disease, no crime, no poverty, or for some other improvement in the human condition. And since everyone has dreamed of a better world, it is fair to say that humanity has a common dream. And while no two humans are exactly the same, we are all of one race. The human race. We all work for continuing survival while here and hope for a happy, safe, and good life for ourselves and for our loved ones. Therefore, everyone has a common desire for the best life obtainable. Utopia is the word used to denote the best life obtainable. Since each person has their own unique vision of utopia, the only universally agreeable description of utopia is the ability for each person to live in their own vision of paradise. Humanity should strive to obtain that ability. All I need is a C on this assignment to pass this class.
Find a way to work together, and you'll find a way to pass this class.
Every day you complain about your misery and your pain. Leave your tears at the door. There are others who've suffered more. Every once in a while you could give us a little smile. You're so beautiful on every side. There is nothing you should hide. Take it easy, take it slow. Say the word and let yourself go. Whatever, roll it off your back. Don't fret, don't cry, don't just find, don't attack yourself. Whatever, don't think of what you're not. Don't fret, don't cry, don't just find, think of what you've got. Every choice that you make can bring some pain and heartache. So don't let it get you down. You can turn yourself around. Every star in the sky has another one close by. So don't throw that wish away. You know it might come true. So